Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Tears of the Kingdom. I saw something fall down there, so I want it. We are pretty much taking off exactly where I left off last time. I'm probably going to spend a bit of time just exploring Hyrule, so I think it's probably going to be a bit of a cut-up mashup of me exploring the new things around Hyrule. Oh god, I really want to just emulate this game so it looks better. The shadows particularly look pretty crap. Like, the art style is fantastic. It's just, it doesn't have the graphical fidelity on the Switch. Although I will give them credit for making it run as well as it does on the Switch, because that's kind of incredible, to be honest, but... It's not a great looking grass or a great looking shadow. It's, definitely pushing the limitations of the Switch. That's for damn sure. But anyway, as I said, I'll probably do some, fire fruit. I'll probably do some cut-ups of me doing some stuff when I actually find some things I want to do. And I'll see you guys when something interesting happens, eh? Korok. It's 100% a Korok. Yeah. Suspicious looking rock, must be a Korok. Some rupees and a hot-footed frog. Cave, by the look of it. That's a lot of bats. I don't have, like, bombs, right? Okay. Clearly, that's a big fire arrow. What the hell? What are you? Oh, you know what I can probably do, actually? Horriblin. An elongated hammer-shaped horn with a hard, flat front attached to a weapon increased attack power. Yeah, cool. Interesting. He was in the roof, which is intriguing. Can I crouch under this? I can. Luminescent mushroom, seemingly. And luminescent bright seeds, which I've seen before. And a sticky lizard. The suction of its toes allow the lizard to easily cling to walls. Assisting climbing, I think that said. Traveler's bow. I probably don't need this Boko bow. Because Traveler's bow is better. Rat cap. Bright bulbs. How would I get up? I guess I can just climb. What am I talking about? It's like, how would I get up there? Climb the wall, forehead. Whoops. Climb the wall in the correct place, forehead. Interesting. Okay. Odd that it teaches me that now, but I'll take it. Traveler's sword. I mean, I guess we're gonna get rid of this thing because I don't really want it. Once again, pushing B rather than A when I don't want to. Drop that one. I hear something. Oh, it's one of you. Hello. Bubble gem. Second one of those I've found. I don't know what the hell to do with them. They're in like my key items pocket, which is interesting. But I don't actually know what to do with them. That's a chunky boy. He kind of just looks like a massive bokoblin. Also, I've yet to get a sneak strike off anyone. Lots of fire fruit, which is nice. It's essentially just giving me fire arrows every time I get one of these. Let's do the shrine first. I want to see how they work. I assume they're pretty much the same as the shrines from Breath of the Wild. Seemingly, anyway. Shape rotation. Geoshin. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I understand the basic concept of this shrine already. It wants me to... orient things correctly. There we go. There we go. Nice. Finicky, yet fun. I wonder how I get the map, actually. Now that I think about it, because these loading screens have the map on them. Also, there's this big darkness bullshit in front of me. I'm kind of interested to see what that is. Hello? Hey, traveler. Hyrule Chasm. Interesting. I'd say from that stuff if you care about your health. Folks are calling it gloom. If you get any on you, you'll start losing your strength, like it's sapping away your life away. I touched some gloom while poking around in the depths, and now look at me. The worst of it will recover on its own, little by little, so long as you're on the surface. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. I thought I was going to die down there. Some investigation leader I turned out to be. This is just pitiful. I'm completely reliant on Daval, so I really want to recover by morning. Interesting. Something for later, I believe. There's another dude over there I want to go talk to. So don't touch the red stuff, because let me just tick. No, traveler, don't do it. If you touch that, well... it'll sap your strength, and you end up like Lee, too sluggish to move. It started taking my heart, like Ganon did at the start of the game. That makes sense, I suppose. Also, this is a hot air balloon by the look of it. Hey buddy, what's the big idea? You can't just walk around behind someone who's standing at the edge of a chasm. For one thing, a nasty accident like that would surely halt the research here. Yep. Chasm investigation is super important. Right now for the Zonai survey team. And even one researcher had to stop. Joshua, who's hard at work on plans over at Lookout Landing, would cry, not okay. Chasm investigation? Oh. You know, the giant holes that showed up after the upheaval? Upheaval? That's the first I've heard that term. There are lots of them just like that one all over the... Sorry. There are lots of them just like this one all over the world. You can't see the bottom. They're so deep, so filled with mystery. We must continue our research for the sake of our dear Joshua. Who's Joshua? Oh. See that tower over there? That's where you'll find our base of operations, and incidentally, Joshua. Oh, also, don't startle me again. I'm deep in my investigation work at the moment. Okay. This is straight up a hot air balloon, right? So there is a tower over there where they're doing stuff. Cool, I guess. I kind of want to check... Interesting. Interesting. The cave is marked on my map. It also has a tick. Interesting. Well, I guess I actually have to go over this direction anyway, by the look of it. Yeah, I do. Okay, sure. Let's go here. Since I'm so close. I want to grab a horse, but... I've realized I can't sneak very well with this armor on. They hear me coming from a mile off. Let's go into this village, outpost, camp. There's a big tower. Link, sir, is that you? It is, isn't it? Where have you been? After you and Princess Zelda went to the castle to investigate, it rose into the sky. We've all been so worried. Purah's been working day and night here to find any sign of you. She's probably in that building in the telescope right now. Please go talk to her. She'll be relieved to know you're alright. Anything else to say, Copra? Hurry now, go talk to Purah. She's in the building with her. Okay, no. Is the answer. This song is a remix of another Zelda song, I think. I can't place it though. I don't believe it. No. Link, where have you been this whole time? We hope you come back soon, but when you didn't, and now you have. Where's Princess Zelda? You didn't bring her with you? What happened? Please go talk to Purah first and foremost. She's up in the research lab. It's on the north side of our fort, up on the second floor. Hurry. I'm right in the middle of giving out orders. The group's going to join the search for Princess Zelda. So whatever you need, it's going to wait until... What? Is it really you? Link, you've returned? I've got to say, it's a relief to see that you're safe. I'm Growlins, head of the monster control crew. But we can talk more later. You need to report to Purah immediately. She has to know you're back. Monster control crew? You're interested in our work, honors us all, but please go talk to Purah. Okay, fine. Let's go talk to Purah. Hey, Hylian set. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to Purah. I'm wasting time here. Hey, Robbie. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey, you? Where have you been? Don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should hurry up. Okay, fine. She's been in a tizzy ever since you and Princess disappeared. It's in the building of the telescope on the 2nd floor. Go see her and tell her and give her a peace of mind, will you? 2nd floor, so I guess up here, but also... Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing? I want this. Joshua needs that for our chasm research. Don't touch any of that without her permission. I'll get in big trouble if you do. Alright, fine. Fine, Robbie, fine. I want it though, because it's useful to me.
What?
That hair, those eyes. The doc?
Oh.
Dr. Purah! The swordsman has returned. I wonder how old Purah is now.
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you?
Interesting, she's growing quicker than I would have expected.
That looks interesting.
Indeed.
Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
I don't know if she found a way to age herself back up. I can't remember if that was a plotline in the first game or not. Because she made herself into a child by accident, right?
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell.
I know this voice actress.
Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here.
Good summary.
What?
Then?
What?
Are you saying you came here from up there? This Rauru you met, you think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named? Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense. Yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle may be related to the upheaval. Give me a second, I'm just looking up Purah's voice actor. Because it sounds so familiar to me from like an anime or something. Kate Higgins? It's Sakura. That's where I fucking know it from. Okay. It was in the back of my head and I'm like, I know that voice. It's fucking English VA for Sakura from Naruto. Okay. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? and she gave you a clear message to find her. That truly was the princess, and that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up at Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Hoz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Oh, this is cool. Character profiles. Purah, head of Lookout Landing, the highest authority on ancient technology, she has served Princess Zelda's family for much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started an investigation into the outbreak of gloom. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. Indeed. She seems to have fixed it somehow. She's now an adult in her 20s, probably, by that age. 20s or 30s, maybe. I feel like there's a bunch to do. But I like a bunch of exploring and stuff I could do, but I honestly kind of just want to push the main story now. Like, which seems crazy to me, because it's not something I did at all in the first game, but in this game it feels warranted, you know? I don't know, we'll see if I get my ass kicked, and then I'll have to change my thinking a bit, I suppose, but there's a shrine over there, which I kind of want to do. You live for now, Bo. I missed your head, therefore you live for now. Hello? Addison. Huh? Whoa, 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 down it all. President Hudson, are you okay? I know. What have I done? All right. I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have a great respect for President Hudson, so I plan to pin the blame on you. Unforgivable, President Hudson. You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Okay. That's actually a perfectly good reason why there's random assortment of building materials all over the fucking place. That's really smart. Of course, he's also the founder of the Hudson Construction. Besides all that, sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around, but President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that the Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. They portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail, noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. Unforgivable! Interesting. What if I do... What is that? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. Try letting go. Interesting. I mean, surely I can force this, right? Like, this seems like an obvious thing I'm supposed to be trying to fix. Theoretically. Will he be okay? He won't fall? He's standing. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would never have thought of that. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. This right here. Get that fashioned and... Perfect. I mean... Functional. Don't know about perfect. Also, his name ends in son, of course. Addison. I forgot about that weird eccentricity of Hudson's building company. He's like, yeah, you can join my building company. Wait, your last name doesn't end in son? Sorry, you can't join. Is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It filled my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this for my thanks. Nice. Also, you must be hungry after that hard work, right? Let's give me a little something I made myself. Veggie rice balls. Nice. But I still don't feel that I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. A sleepover ticket. A lodging voucher for a regular stable bed, a reward for collecting pony points. Spend it at a stable to get some rest and recover from fatigue of travel. Interesting. Now I can go to other places and put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. Interesting. So I wasn't paying attention whether or not it put that in my quest log, but I feel like that was a quest that I did without getting it in the quest log, which is cool. I'm gonna go do this shrine. Clearly there was some trade up in Castle Town before this came about. Traveler's Claymore. How much damage did that do? It's probably better than my rusty broadsword, although a claymore is a two-handed weapon, I guess. Whatever. Fucking lizard got away. Where to begin? Hello. Kionosis Trail. Whoa, you scared me. What are you doing in a place like this? The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. I'd say most things are dangerous these days, what with the upheaval. Watch your back. Chasm? More like chasms. You know, the creepy openings in the ground. Ever since the upheaval, they're all over. In this area, they're beneath Hyrule Castle and to the south of the Lookout Landing. I've heard that members from the research team went rooting around in some and ended up in a bad way. It's best to stay clear. I'm glad I'm researching shrines and not the chasms. Let's talk about shrines. Huh? You mean like the one right there? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. It was a smack on the front page, you know. So for what I know, they're from the Age of Legends. But did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they anyway? Aside from the shrines, we've also got the chasms, of course. To tell you the truth, we didn't know squat about all the things that sprung up during the upheaval. But the shrines and chasms, they could be dangerous, which could be scary, so we need to investigate them pronto. The people from the search party are putting in long hours in Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. This'll confuse her. Just jumped forward like 10 years in research. Whoa, was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? You're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know, for all... Okay. Goodbye. Didn't even notice that I was the one who opened it. Fair enough. Combat training. Interesting. First time I've had one of these. Okay. He's a big boy. The shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Sure. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Cool. So this is the tutorial combat one. That's fine. Yep, I get it. That's not what I wanted to do. You can repel attack with a parry of a shield just the right time. Strike back at the in the opening you create. What the? Surely there's a shield in here I can pick up, right? Give me this. Okay, that is how you parry, cool. Build up power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemy in this motion to damage them. Cool. Your mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed within. Cool. Zonite charge. Bow. Do I care about broadswords? Probably not. But they do 5 damage. So maybe they're more useful than a hatchet? They're more useful than that hatchet, right? Let me take the broadswords. And we get a chest too. A Zonite sword. A Zonite sword made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Light of Blessing. Can't whistle sprint. Ridiculous. I assume I can... Yeah. Resino? Hey, this area is off limits with the conduct of search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just go wandering up here like that. Link? Is that you? I'm sorry, I had no idea that you'd returned. Wait, if you're back, does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh. We should go talk to Captain Hoz. He's leading search efforts from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find this at the very end of this road. Cool. It's interesting coming to Hyrule Castle this early in the game, because this was like such a late game area in Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
This man has a pot on his head and a Lizalfo's shield. Did you come here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on the top of that gatehouse there. He doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. Okay, that makes sense why he's wearing a pot on his head. Incredible. I concur. What the fuck? That is pretty incredible. Standing on the edge and staring in is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Whoa! Why would you do that? Just up and startle me on the edge of the void. This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like the other was created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of the nearly bottomless chasm. Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. I do enjoy the fact that Link just keeps going up behind people on the edge of a cliff and going, hey! What you doing? First gatehouse. A ladle? It is indeed a soup ladle. Ladle only run, incoming. Soldier's broadsword. That's better than a rusty broadsword, which... Soldier's habit. Soldier's spear. Okay. Just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there's any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. What about the weapons? That's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there are any intact weapons left in Hyrule. There's also a real pain to repair them, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. Interesting. I wonder if you can repair them. Like, it seems like the crafting aspect is like really what they're going for here, but I don't know. I feel like the ability to find like a cool weapon elsewise would also be nice. That was the sword that I threw on the ground. Good to know. Alright, let's climb up and talk to Captain Hoz, shall we? Finished up searching around here and I'm ready for the next introduction, but Captain Hoz is kind of on the edge. I don't want to bother him. I assume that's Captain Hoz over there because he has a fancy hat. That's my current thinking. If not, he's higher up, but I don't think so. I think he's probably here. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive and all in one piece? It looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't, but I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see that you come here and help us out through. We need some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda. Holy shit, it is. Princess Zelda, she's safe. I agree, Hoz. You saw that too, Link. You saw the princess turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it might make sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. Interesting. You know, it just struck me. I don't have a paraglider yet, which is intriguing. Hey, Purah. Link, well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off. I've got to say, these stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues where she flew off as we look around. Oh yeah, we've still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map. Aha! Alright, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need a Skyview tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, and you just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? It must have been pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just a spot for you. It has 3 beds and a kitchen, so it's all stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenate yourself. If you want more info. Talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center. Right there the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over at Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, let's go. Just go and let me know. Alright, Joshua, let's get to work our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Check it. Okay, dog, you can count on me. Cool. These are all things I want to do. First things first, I want to snoop around in your house. Notes on the upheaval. Sure. On that day, the land shook, the huge chasms that seemed bottomless opened in the ground. The clouds billowed and rolled as floating islands appeared in the sky, raining chunks of ruin down on us. The strangest of all, Hyrule Castle began to float in the air. It's hard to believe this in our world now. Whoever started calling the upheaval had the right idea. An evil-looking haze surged up from the chasm that opened on the surface. The haze weakens everything it touches. People fall ill when exposed to it, and it has another curious property as well. As if guided, the miasma coiled about our weapons. There isn't a single weapon we know of that hasn't decayed as a result. We're calling this stuff gloom. Interesting, that makes sense. If you come out of slumber and you're wanting to stop people from throwing you back into slumber and into imprisonment, you destroy all their weapons. We decided to call the islands hanging in the sky Islands. Simple and to the point as best, it seemed. I suspect, based on the design motifs on them, that their ruins falling from the sky are Zonai in origin. We still understand so little about the Zonai civilization. All we know is that they flourished in the sky. While it's true that the upheaval has posed major problems in every aspect of life in Hyrule, I can't deny it's also presented us with an opportunity to answer questions we've long had about our history. We've started investigating the fallen ruins in the Sky Islands. Our best lead is a report from the chief of Kakariko Village that some unusual ruins and engraved slabs have fallen there. I decided to have the Zonai survey team work out of Kakariko Village in Necluda, southeast of Lookout Landing. The ruins that fell on Kakariko's village are massive. You can see them from all the way here at Lookout Landing. Okay, damn. The crater left by the castle's rise is still spewing gloom. That's kept us from making any progress with our investigation. We still don't know anything about where the princess and Link have gone. The upheaval occurred very soon after Princess Zelda and Link left to explore beneath Hyrule Castle. I fear the two events are related. Okay, interesting. So this guy here was talking about... Hello. Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpius. Scorpus? Scorpus. Scorpius sounds cooler. I'm calling you Scorpius. I've been charged with maintaining Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about this place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer them best I can. Now please allow me to open the emergency shelter. So is it just a free place that you can sleep and rest up, I guess? You. Hey, it's me. Open up. Damn. Elaborate. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in the vault. Use any equipment you want. Cool. The emergency shelter. Well, would you look at this? Cool. Cooking. Some weapons. Cool. Alright, let's go see Purah. I don't know how much of that I'll leave in. I spoke to pretty much everybody around the entire area. I spoke to everyone down in the emergency place. Yeah, I pretty much spoke to everybody in this entire area, so I don't know how much of it is relevant, but, you know. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite right. That should do it. Hey, Link. You all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
What? Interesting. I mean, they're map towers, I guess. All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah.
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Purah pad over at that terminal. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now activated on your map. This means you can now use this travel point to get here anytime instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to the Purah pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purah pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Great, pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill and nobody here has what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Paraglider. Nice. This item given to you by Purah lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Nice. Right. It's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. Now, it's time for your very first test launch. I mean, oh my god, I just realized it's a cannon. It launches you into the fucking sky. Our first test, just step over there into the circle and find me afterwards, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, you'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval was wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. It's a cannon. Whoa. The amount of thrust I just got. That's so cool. It's dumb, but it's cool. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. It launched me so fucking high. It's like, it's not as high as the Sky Islands, but it's so fucking high. Now that was what I call a close call. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. I didn't glide until the last millisecond. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region of the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming out all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra in the northwest. Next up is Eldon, Gerudo, Lanayru. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking at these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. I was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. It is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but it does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance of Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way too. I'll be here directing up a variety of investigations into our people's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to Princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out that major phenomena, and we're troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Regional phenomena. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. But this is really cool. I now have the glider, so I feel like I have the glider, I have a way of getting a map. I also want to check whether, hell, also there is a Rito over here. Hello. You're an interesting looking Rito. Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around in the sky. It's great to meet the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say? Hold on there. Really? Your name's Link? Hey, buddy. I've got the same name as that famous swordsman. Huh, good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Penn, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview towers being activated. I better get back to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, and I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, you could use another reporter. You should join us. Seem like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hambra to the northeast. Northwest, rather. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Reno Village. Stop by if you're up for an adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, soar along! Well, cool. That is so freaking cool. Like, legitimately. Interesting. I kind of want to go get the map everywhere first. I don't think I have enough stamina to make it all the way over here, but you never know. Maybe. I don't think so. It's close, but no cigar. That was an unfortunate death. See where it last saved me, I suppose. Also, I was planning on editing the episode, but I got distracted by a bird. So we will actually end the episode here. As I said, if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and I'll see you next time, where we're gonna just probably explore. I may even spend some time just exploring Hyrule Field, and then I'll re-talk to Bird Brain over here. Was his name Pen? Hey, bunny. But yeah, as I said, I'll spend some time probably exploring, and then we'll continue story in the next video I do, probably. Bye, guys.